Hi, my friends. It's Nanny from Nanny and the Moose, and today I'm going to share my Amazon haul from the past 10 days. I ran out of a lot of things, have a lot of renewals, and you're going to be interested in a few things. We're going to talk about manifesting our happiness and getting our spirits up. Also, one of those hauls is going to lift my spirits. I love this sweater. It came in the mail just this morning. Beautiful sweater. Look at the sleeves. Look at the fringe. It goes to the knees. I'm going to tell you all about it. I can't show it to you now because I do have my jammy bottoms on. I've been a little down the past couple of days. Moosey is still in the nursing home, and I'm wanting him to come home so badly. Not only that, but a few other things. A cheetah got loose in one of my grandkids' neighborhoods, and I've been worrying about that. And I realized I needed an uplift in my spirits. So I went into my closet and I found one of my wildest outfits to make me feel good. The matchy earrings, the hat. I know it's a bit much, but it's making me feel good today. And also, maybe it's because Iris Apfel is celebrating this month her 100th birthday. Happy birthday, Iris, and I want to be your friend. So if this interests you, stay tuned. I don't know about these earrings. The best part doesn't show, keeps turning around. So I might switch out and put my other ones on. As we begin the haul, I have several things that are just part of everyday living that just have to renew every month. And one of those is my cat food. I don't know if you have this problem, but I haven't been able to get these Sheba splits in the pate at the stores recently. So I found them on Amazon. I can get 48 servings. And now that I'm feeding two cats, you know, my Shamu found a friend, a homeless cat. We call him Ghost because he used to only appear once in a while. But actually, he meets me at the door in the morning. Do you know this morning he even rolled over on his back for just a couple of minutes? And I think that's a sign that he's getting used to me. He won't let me pet him yet, but he's there every morning for breakfast. He sleeps on the property now, and I think I'll become his friend soon. So what do you think about these earrings? A little bit better, a little less over the top, and they still matchy. These are Walmart earrings. So this is just something from my closet. And we're gonna have fun today. One of the second things that I really had to get more of because they disappear so quickly in our family, and that's batteries. We have grandkids that run down and ask for the batteries for their gaming machines and whatever, and Moosey keeps a big cache of all kinds of batteries. But I noticed recently when I bought those nice lights for the mantle that I decorated, everything requires 3 AA batteries. So I found these, and I think there's, oh gosh, I don't know, I hate to say how many, but I got a ton of AA batteries. They're very heavy, and I paid $14.98 on Amazon. It's much easier than looking for these in the stores. I'm trying to figure out how many are here. It says AA 48. Maybe there are 48 there. But I did need them for all these mini lights that I showed you in my last decorating thing. Now, these are some more that I'm getting ready to put up. And if you look up there on the mantle, I have that beautiful wreath. And I'm going to put these that have little tiny pearls on the copper wires. I'm going to put them on. And of course I do need, I can hardly pick this up. I do need some batteries. So I'm going to dig into those. So that was something else. I also have these lights, which look like the corn candy that comes out at Halloween. I don't know where I'll put these. Maybe some of these will go in the garden, but I also need AA batteries for those too. I did order a book. As you know, I'm very interested in the manifestation of your dreams and goals and happiness. And I have my own version of it. It's a little more spiritual based, but this is a daily, a little book that each day is a daily teaching. It's really just quotes that would lift your spirits toward manifesting your goals and your happiness. And you just read one a day. Now there is a book about it too, but you know, I do have my own ideas about all this, and we will talk more about them probably in the next video I'm going to start. So this is Rhonda Byrne's version of her, and she has a book about manifestation and the law of attraction. And here you read each day is a little saying that would lift your spirits or perhaps help you. And it just goes on and on and on. So that came in the mail, and I will get around to reading those. One thing that I discovered this morning was that I have run out of my dear castor oil. So under this makeup today, I have my luxurious Manuka honey oil. Frankly, the makeup went on very smoothly. Still love my castor oil, but I use this sparingly. It's one of my luxuries that my daughter Margie gave me for my birthday last year. So what else did I get? I had to buy Aquaphor, a couple of tubes of this. Moosey needs it for his skin, which is very dry, and especially when he's in the nursing home. So I brought a couple of these over to him. I did get a lot of makeup. I might have told you this. I did find my e.l.f., my little $4 for this. It's my e.l.f. Sparkling Rose Blush, and it's a cream in a tube. I also did get a couple more of the Palladio lipsticks in my violet wine. This one's a little different today. It's something else. I don't remember. But I got a couple of these, and I found that Palladio had some shine sticks. Oh, I forgot to put my shine on this morning. Maybe I'll do it now. I wonder if this is going to work. So this is the first time for this. Now you know how I do it. I put it on the cheeks, on the ball of the cheek, going up. I put it down the bridge of my nose, and I'm doing it now because I forgot this morning. A little bit on my chin and a little bit up here. Now we'll see if it works. This is the light pink. I believe it's called, why I need my glasses to read everything. It's called the Palladio I'm Glowing Creamy Stick, and it's a illuminator. And this might look good. So actually you're seeing now for the first time. If so, this costs, I think, $7.98, Palladio, and they have a wonderful website. I was unfamiliar with Palladio. I found the first lipstick, my violet wine, which I love, in Sally's. And someone told me, I think it was Sheila from Inside Beauty with the old gal. And Sheila told me that they had a website and had other things. So you might want to go on the Palladio. I still have to figure out whether it's a long A or the short one. So I did get a couple of those lipsticks from them, and you know how you make boo-boos on when you're ordering. You put things in your cart and you forget that maybe you've put it in once before, or sometimes it's Amazon's mistake. Well, I got 2 of everything. So I have 2 of these sticks. So I hope it works. I think it might. And I have 2 lipsticks and something else I ordered from them that I can't quite remember. But I only got 1 of my e.l.f. Could have used 2 of those. So we'll see if this does the trick. You can't quite see it until I look in a mirror and see. I have a little one over here, but without the glasses, it doesn't work. The other thing that I buy online all the time, my coffee. Now, you know that I love the caramel macchiato, and I ordered this, which I haven't dug into yet. Now, I'm still using my other one. But the brand that I like, that's the most reasonable, and I started out buying these on at Big Lots. It's the Victor, put the glasses on again. Victor Allen coffee. And the pods fit my Keurig machine, and I just love them. Now, what is coming? I thought it would be here today, but I don't think it arrives until tonight. I ordered a big box, twice this size, 82 pumpkin spice. Now, I will drink that pumpkin spice coffee with my True Whip on top and then sip it through the True Whip from now until Christmas. And that big box of, it's either 80 or 82, will last right through Christmas. So I can't wait till my pumpkin spice comes. No need to go to Starbucks and buy one of those every day. These are fabulous. Once again, it's the Victor Allen. Go on their website, Victor Allen Coffee, and it's ALLEN. Great. Now, I have a funny story. Moosey has had some very funny episodes when he orders things. He tends to find something fast and not read all the details and then order it. Well, usually he gets all his canvases. In fact, all the time he gets his canvases that he paints, his paint by numbers. And one time he did get 2 of the same one, but that's fine. You know, that happens to everybody, where you put something in the cart and then you forget that it's there, and when it goes through, you get 2 of them. But he ordered something for our son Bill's 60th birthday, the end of August, middle of August. And Billy, as you know, live in Idaho. And by the way, we had to cancel our trip. I didn't tell you that. We were supposed to leave on the 9th and stay until the 3rd of October. But unfortunately, it really wasn't all the fact that Moose was in the nursing home. He did go in, this is the 3rd week now. And, but it was COVID. We had plane tickets, and this is the 2nd time we've canceled. I just did not feel comfortable flying with the way COVID is resurging again. We've been so careful up to now. We've vaccinated, we wear our masks, and it would be a shame to risk, especially with Moosey's health right now. So we canceled it, and we were able to get credit on our tickets, and hopefully we will get to go soon. I don't know when, but it might have to wait until spring. But to get back to Billy's birthday. So his birthday was in August, and he had his whole family come up for the birthday. He has 3 children, and a daughter with 3 little girls, and another son with 2 little girls. It's an all-girl grandkid thing with Billy. And Bonnie has a son who's in college. And they all flew up or drove or whatever and celebrated a lovely week up there with Billy and Bonnie on Billy's birthday. So Moosey said he wanted to send something very special up. So he found some cigars. And he said that they're very special and they cost a lot of money, but I'm going to send 4 of them up for the 4 guys that are up there, because Jenny brought her fiance and Bridget's husband and Robbie and himself. I guess that was it. Oh, and his son Billy. I guess Robbie didn't smoke the cigar. So they arrived, and we called Billy and sang happy birthday and wished him happy birthday. And Billy thanked us profusely. And Bill said, "How are the cigars?" And Billy said, "Great, great. I'm going to send a picture." So he sent this picture of the 4 guys in front of Billy. Has this magnificent big giant bar up at this beautiful home up in Idaho, right on the Clearwater River. And the guys have the cigars in their mouths like this, sticking out of the corner of their mouths in the first picture. And in the second picture, when I looked at the picture and I said, "That's funny, Bill. What was that silver thing that I see on the cigar?" The second picture, all the guys have the cigar squirting something on them and making these funny faces. Well, turns out that the cigars were not real cigars that you smoke. They were perfume atomizers that somehow you squirted the scent of cigar smoke. Anyway, it was a big joke. Moosey laughed, of course, was a little disappointed, but the guys got a big kick out of it. Of course, they didn't smoke it, but they sure had fun with the whole idea. So that's just an example of some of the things that happen with when you order and it doesn't always turn out right. Talking about spirits now, just talking to you, believe it or not, my spirits are lifted. I feel things falling off my shoulders a bit. So I can understand what you mean about talking to someone, even though it's a virtual conversation. Something happens when you're sharing your feelings. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to share your feelings and your thoughts with someone, a friend, a spouse, a daughter, a son, a grandchild. And if they're not available, we got each other, gals, right? Well, I want to tell you about a woman, and I did talk about this woman a couple of months ago. This woman, Marie Greer is her name. She responded to something, and I can't remember which video it was. And I was so impressed with what she said that I wanted to know more about her. She's 94 years old. She had the most wonderful philosophy on life. And she's creative. She makes jewelry. I think she ran her last competitive run when she was 90. She has a family. She's very close to them. And she has such a zest for life. She had all sorts of activities that she's into. And to talk with her, you'd think she's, I don't know what, 50. So the last time I corresponded with her, I don't talk verbally with her. Last time I corresponded with her, and I've been so busy with some other things since then, with Moosey gone, I'm back and forth all the time. I haven't kept up. And Marie, I will get back to you. She said, gosh, I hope I get to know you a little better before I'm 100. Now think about that. How do we usually speak when we say something like that? Right. We say, boy, I hope that happens before I die. Not Marie. Normally, her words are so optimistic and so wonderful. And I thought, that's so uplifting. That's how we have to think. When life, they say life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Well, when life gives you lemons, maybe you have to sit down and have a glass of wine instead, not lemonade. There are so many ways to manifest your happiness. And that's what we have to do. I've realized this past week or two that I can get so down. Well, I lift myself up too. I do have the ability to be able to do that. But with so many things going on and the heat, which I am so over right now, I realize that you have to think about yourself and you have to take care of yourself. Now, physically, yes, and it is much harder these days as you get older. So many things that you have to do that take longer, or you have to change your way of doing, from dealing with your legs, shaving your legs, or just thinking about taking care of yourself physically. Having to do your own toenails and your feet and everything. That takes time. And you know what? You deserve that time. You have to think about yourself, especially if you're trying to take care of someone else. Or if you're alone. I noticed that I have to be a better person to myself. I have to find things. I can get joy out of decorating the fireplace, which I did, but I got supreme joy about being out with a daughter. And I realized that somehow we have to do more things like that. Now, I know COVID is the big bummer in this whole situation. I know that Moosey and I would have been doing a lot more it's almost 2 years when you really think of it, the last year and a half. We probably would have gone on a cruise. In fact, I think we had booked one, almost booked it. We probably would have taken some weekends at one of our favorite little places up the coast a little bit where we spend 3 or 4 days. We would have gone down and stayed at families' homes when they have little children. But right now, the little children are in school, and we've had some problems with that, families being quarantined. And we can't expose ourselves to a lot of that right now. So what are we going to do? I have to keep clearing my throat. I'm not used to talking to people. I'm alone here in this place. And when I try and talk, I have a frog in my throat. So we have to be like Marie. We have to think with optimism. We have to be optimism, especially in these trying days of so many things in our world that are upside down. We have to pray for all the people who are trying to make it better, and pray that they're the right people and that they're doing the right thing. Because we want this country of ours to be a great country for our children and our grandchildren and great-grandchildren. So, I have some luxuries that I have had in my past. I've had my share of upscale clothing and bags and shoes and cruises. I've had a wonderful life, and I am so thankful for that. Everyone in our family has worked very hard, including myself, by the way. I had many careers, from being a teacher and a real estate broker and various other things, besides raising 6 children. Thank God I had the energy to do all that. But our happiness now is more simple things. So I've made up my mind. In fact, this morning I was looking on the computer to find out some of these places that we used to go to for little weekends. If Moosey is able to get around, and he is making progress, he tells me that he's walking all around the halls now. So hopefully he'll be home, I hope, the end of this week. And we're going to get some home PT going for him. And maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll be able to go to have a long weekend, or sometime during the week. We don't have to go on weekends. Our time is free. But I do realize that we need to recapture some of the fun, some of the enjoyment of things we used to do. We used to love to ride in the car. We used to take long driving trips, especially if we flew back east and then rented a car. We would drive up through New England in the fall, which is beautiful. We would drive down south, all around the beautiful homes of the South. And being in a car was wonderful. I used to bring along my needlepoint or my knitting. We'd listen to stories in the car. Bill would buy these mystery, and we would listen to them in the car, or we'd chat, or we'd sing. Now I am the driver now, so he won't be doing needlepoint, but we can talk and we can listen to things. And I think we should take some more little driving trips. I don't mind the driving. So that's one thing we're going to do. Besides that, we're hoping to see some of the grandchildren. Another thing we had to cancel was our big Labor Day weekend get-together. We were all getting together at our granddaughter Bridget's house, and we were going to do the golden spoon thing where we all have a recipe and everybody gets tastings, and then we vote, and whoever wins get the big golden spoon. Moose and I have one hanging in the kitchen. Mikey has 3, I think. He and Sabrina were always winners, so they finally disqualified themselves and just eat instead. But this is what we have to do. So if you have moments like I had this week, where for various reasons, maybe not big reasons, little reasons, your spirits are just down, you cannot live that way. I'm convinced that you need something to look forward to. Doesn't have to be something big. Pick something. If you're alone, try and figure out what you enjoy. What can you do that's not risking your health right now? Something that you can do that will lift your spirits. Maybe your church has opened up a little bit. Just enjoy yourself. Look forward to something within a couple of weeks, and put things on your calendar, even if it's just taking a drive to the beach, or if you don't have a beach near you, somewhere that you enjoy. Walking around an old town, in and out of some shops. You know, there's a mall in Orange County here that's so fun. It's antiques, and it's called Old Town Orange. And there's outdoor eating and shops and little restaurants that have outdoor places to eat. I think that's something I know I enjoy. Most might not like the shopping so much, but Debbie and I that's one of our favorite places to go. Hope you enjoyed my haul of various things. It wasn't particularly a clothing haul. Thank you so much for watching. I don't want anybody to tell me I look like an old floozy today. Please, I don't need that. I know I'm not classic today, but you know what? I feel good, and that's what's important, right? Maybe I'll put those other earrings on again. They were a little bit more flashy. I feel good. Thank you so much for your comments, for your forever love, and I hope we'll see each other soon again, where we'll be discussing a little bit more about manifesting our happiness and different ways that we can be happy. I'm going to do some quotes from some articles that I've read that are just going to fascinate you about some ideas that other people have as well. So until our next video, I love you all. Thank you so much again for watching. Bye for now.